Hi gorgeous, thank you so much for watching this video. This is a video that I have been wanting to do for forever, and it is what is in my camera bag. So as you all know, I am a portrait photographer currently living in Omaha, Nebraska. I was from Wichita Falls, Texas. I moved here in November. Now I'm here about to start my photography journey all over again. So I want to kick it off with what is in my camera bag. So let's get started. I'm currently shooting with my main camera, which is a Canon 80D, and it has an 35mm lens attached to it. So that one won't be in this video, but that's my main staple, which is the Canon 80D. 35mm is not my main staple. It's my little side piece that I use whenever I'm in a squeeze, literally. So that's what I have that I'm shooting with, but let's go ahead and get started anyways. So one main thing that I have in here is a backup camera, and it also has this neat little strap attached to it. This just screws into the bottom of your thingy dillo whopper that has your tripod stand on there. I'm gonna give up now. It screws into the bottom of there, and then you just pop your hand through it, and it has a little strap onto it. So this is my backup camera. I rarely use this thing, but I try to have my battery full in this camera in case I forget my battery or my battery goes dead, if I'm shooting multiple shoots a day, anything like that. So it has a Canon prime lens, a 50mm 1.8 attached to it. I do use this lens a lot, and it is my favorite lens. I'm going to go ahead and drop some images that I have shot with this lens, because I have literally used this lens for pretty much all of my photography career, if that's what it's called, whatever. I've used this for forever, and I have two of these actually in my camera bag, and that's just because I shoot with them. This one has a lens hood on it, this one doesn't. Either way, they're the same exact lens. I almost always shoot wide open at 1.8 with these lenses. So this backup camera is a Canon 60D, and it has the flip screen to it. I love these because if you're ever in a pinch, I can hold my camera up and use this flip screen for it. So that's my first thing that's in my camera bag. The second was the 50mm lens, another one, just a backup that I have in there that I shoot with. I also have the Tamron 90mm lens. Don't ask me where my lens cap is for it, because I do not know. But this is an awesome lens. I got this lens a few months ago, not quite a year ago, but it's beautiful. It is a macro lens. It's gorgeous, has awesome focal capabilities. That makes sense. Guys, bear with me. It focuses like a pro. I love it a lot. So Tamron 90mm lens. I also have, for the girls, tampons, just in case Mother Nature decides to strike out of nowhere. You're prepared for everything. Lens caps, tripod thingy. I don't know what it's called, you guys. I also have business cards. What's funny is I keep every business card I've ever created in this camera bag. So I have my very first one for whenever I was a makeup artist, and then I have my second ever business card, and then in here I also have business cards from pretty much every year that I have been doing photography, which will be 5 years this year. So aside from that, I have my camera battery charger. And on this side, I'm not sure if I have anything. Nope, nothing. Nothing on this side. I also have a Sunpack flash, external flash that I use for my Canon camera. I used to use it a lot more just in case I'm out and I get carried away and the sun starts going down and I'm not quite finished with all the outfits that my client has or something like that. Just a backup flash, not my main thing. I don't really use flashes. I use all natural lighting, but just in case, I do have that. I also have my SD cards. Now, I keep them usually in a little eyelash case. A few of my photographer friends thought it was an SD card case, but I assure you it's an eyelash package. I am recycling. Go me. But I usually have that in my camera bag. But however, since I'm not really actively out shooting, I just had my baby 3 months ago, I keep them all in this thing. This thing I got from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is my store. You will find me there 24/7. And it's just an organizer, so it has thumbtacks and binder clips and paper clips and more thumbtacks. I keep a lot of my used SD cards. Used, like I don't reuse them. I recycle, you guys, trust me. I keep my used SD cards that I know that I haven't had a need for them recently inside the back. Then my most recent ones I keep right here in the front. I also keep flash drives in here. And then adapters, USB flash drive adapter in case I have a main desktop computer that does not, yes, it's broken. That, what was I going to say? The SD card slot does not work. It just stopped working like a few months after I bought the computer. So this is a USB SD card adapter. And I also have a micro SD card adapter. Not that I use these a lot, but in case I do need it, it is in here. This is a cute hack for photographers in case you're wanting to have SD card storage and you're not good with it. This is just how I keep my SD cards in here. And then the last thing that's not really in my camera bag, but it is one of my lenses, is the Tamron 70-200 millimeter lens. This lens I just got this year as an anniversary present, and is pretty darn awesome. I just started using it a couple weeks ago, and it is gorgeous. If you're thinking about it, definitely go for it. It is the 2.8 G2, so it has that image stabilization with it. But nevertheless, if you turn it off, it's still an awesome lens. Gives you crazy gorgeous images, crazy gorgeous bokeh, and I love it a lot. Before that though, anything before this year, I either used the 50mm lens. Anything in the last few months, if you look on my photography page, was with the Tamron 90 or the Canon 50. I really use 35mm. I also have a 25mm, 24, 25. That one is always up missing though. I don't know where it goes in its spare time, but it's always gone. It's around here somewhere though. But I have that one in my camera bag too. I don't really use it unless I'm wanting to get like a really big landscape image. And I'm like on a cliff or something. You know, never really happens, but you have it in there just in case. But I think that's everything in my camera bag. I also carry around a, I think you pronounce it Neewer, Neewer. I think that's how it's spelled too. I have a giant 28-32, one of those 2-inch umbrella that I carry around with me. And then I have a reflector that has a gold, a silver, a black, and a transparent kind of white opaque side to it. So I have that. It's not really in my camera bag, but I do use that in case the sun is harsh or in case I need a little bit more light on my client, or to balance the golds, or to add more golds to a cool image. So other than that, that's everything inside of my camera bag. For more videos, please subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.